Alright, well, we did a bunch of stuff there. I'm interested in where that's going. Let's go to Forge Halfgate. It's not where we're going just yet. I fully intend to deal with Torn Strand, though. That being said, there were other things in the Blade Grave. And if I go to the Blade Grave, because I've got time, I don't want to take too long in doing anything. If I go to the Blade Grave, it's another 2 days. How far is that? That's 4 days over there. Everything is a goodly amount of time to get to, which is kind of frustrating, but oh well. There's 2 spires there. There's 1 spire down there. Well, it seems like it would make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the final one would be down here. I could go north then. I was strongly considering. Well, no, I've equipped my party for this, so let's head down to Torn Strand. I'll burn the days, it's fine. Dark Lad, as promised, how am I coming back and you're streaming? So here is some. Hey, mate. How you doing, buddy? Okay, received a missive. Okay. My dear Aavak, and they say respect for one's elders is a dying art form. I thank you kindly for the offering, as I have accounts to settle and grandchildren to spoil, and keeping a low profile isn't very profitable. I have enclosed something for you in return. I do so hate to let parchment collect dust, and I figure a younger mind could make use of some of the scrolls haunting my cabinets. I'm now the oldest of the court's children, and I've seen much in my time. It's probably for the best everyone assumes I'm old, harmless, and worth shuffling away into the archives. If I was scrutinized too closely, I'm sure Tunon would find I've grown lax in my spoiled old age. Part of why I'm where I am is that I've kept my head down. You appear to be doing the opposite. In some regards, this is beyond your control. You were chosen for the honor of proclaiming Kairos' edict twice. The decline would have meant death, but to accept meant to be placed on the stage for all to see. Kairos' most powerful weapon is not the edict. It's her ability to hand us rope that we willingly use to hang ourselves. Never forget this. Interesting. Very interesting. There are numerous questions nestled in your request. What is it you wish to know most? Focus your inquiry and I will answer as best I can. This is an interesting one. Dark Lad, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs there. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you. To Spiders, George. To Camel Spider. 2 spiders. Fern of Heart. Shadow and the Recovering Physicist. You all have Dark Lad to thank for your dapper motes. I hope you enjoy using them. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the spires. I want to learn more about spires. Let's send that one out. Let's go stealthy. No reason to announce my presence. Lots of dead, though. Oh, I've announced my presence, apparently. The tumultuous winds of the Edict of Storms reduce visibility to arm's length as you press against the headwinds and into the torn strand. Silhouettes materialize in the swirling detritus before you, the sound of their approach swallowed entirely by the raging gale. The shadows resolve into haggard warriors, attired in ragged leather and tarnished bronze. Diocles. One man steps forward, pulling off his helm to reveal a grime-roughened face of deep umber, cross-hatched with pale scarch. Hold, stranger. You don't look like one of Ash's inbred handmaidens, but you're no scion of Stalwart. So, who are you? Ooh, I can't do this one. I don't have diplomacy. I'm a fate binder. Who I am doesn't matter. Your mother didn't teach you to introduce yourself first. I'm so tempted just to glare silently. I really am. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to hide my name. I'm Fatebinder Aavak, one of the court enforcers. In Stalwart? You're the one they say awakened the mountain spire. He glances to his soldiers as if to make sure they're still present before refocusing his attention on you. What brought you down from your perch and into the storm? Come with questions for a warrior named Orissa. I'm here as my material, but I am leaving with the head of an assassin named Orissa. I could hand this over to Verse, but I suspect the Verse is going to lead us into more of a fight. Oh, take care, Dark Lad. Thanks for dropping by, though, mate. I think this would probably amuse Kills in Shadow and possibly Verse more if I was this straightforward. But at the same time, it's a little bit too straightforward. I think Kills in Shadow would approve of the straightforwardness of it, whereas Verse is a little bit more underhanded. I'm going to hand her off to Verse, see how she handles it. We want Orissa. Unless you want a few more scars on that ugly mug of yours, I suggest you hand her over. Okay, well, Verse went straight for the throat. Fair enough. What an absolute paragon of tact, Sin's remark, drips acid that makes your skin feel as if spiders crawl beneath it. Sirin did not approve. Hollow threats don't bow the unbroken union of Stalwart. His soldiers ready their weapons and shields. You think I intend to surrender one of my soldiers to you? It's a misunderstanding. I'm only too willing to rectify. I seek Orissa for matters of court. You will recognize my authority. I could go that route. We don't answer to the court at Bastard City. We are the Unbroken, and Stalwart is ours. Shouts of support rise from the soldiers. Some of the warriors slap their weapons against their armor. Let's show them why we're called the Unbroken. His soldiers let out a furious clarion and storm towards you.
Come at
oh well.
me, great.
Oh well, Sirin, you probably shouldn't have just charged forward, honestly. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't want... that's the problem, is everyone's got party AI turned on. I'm fine for Verse and Kills in Shadow to have it on, because they're capable of dealing with their own. Though you are poisoned, which is not great. Let's get that going. Sirin, you should not be over here. Why you are is anybody's guess, but I'm unhappy about it. You've already used that ability, which is unfortunate. Combo abilities, battle stance, or weapon sets. I guess... launch her into the air, allowing her to unleash a series of well-aimed arrows into the targets from above. Each of these arrows strikes true and has armor penetration. What are they like in terms of their armor? Skyblade, bronze, armature, or a Skyblade. They do have a decent amount of armor, actually. Well, Endurance. I could take out a lot of their armor with that ability itself. I could get involved in the fight directly. Let's move forward a bit. Right, Syrian, I am actually going to allow you to be control yourself for now. Let's see. Tidal Burst I can't easily use. I would like to try and buff Kills in Shadow for now. Could you target whoever Kills in Shadow is targeting?
Don't feel.
Right, Kills in Shadow is doing okay. As for me, I could use a fireball about there. Unfortunately, that would hit me too. Or would it? I'm not sure if it does actually hurt us as well. Range. Foe. Area of effect. Yeah, it only affects foes, so that's not too bad. Or at least it seems to. Let's try that. Did that not go off? Misses. Really? Oh, that's just annoying. Okay. I can hit everyone with bleeding minds here.
Nothing.
One is down. Who's the next one to take out? I'd like you to be focusing on them, though. Actually, let's get death from above. On them, please.
Ugh, this weapon is junk.
Sarin, calm down. Let's move it back. Like, Bane of Night Stancer drains health from nearby enemies. Actually, no, you're doing alright. You carry on doing your thing. Now, health-wise, would be kind of nice to get some buffs going. Let's get Kills in Shadow back up. Saren's doing fine by herself right now. Am I not going to use this on Kills in Shadow? Please, thank you. There we go. That's what we need. There we go. Kills in Shadow is actually incredibly tanky, which is fantastic. Stormwheel, sure. Seems that she's just going to use it. Wow! I approve of this weapon. Greatly, in fact. Who knew? An artifact weapon would be this good. Let's swap my equipment set. Let's go for a couple of attacks here and there if we can. Actually, just... There we go.
I got it.
We're actually doing fine. Kills in Shadow is down, but that's not going to be an issue. Let's get a buff over here. Saren's doing okay with the heals. Again, it's been so long that it's going to take me a bit to get used to combat for a while. Shit, none of these people were there when my sisters died. First surveys the carnage with a grimace. But yeah, it will take me a little bit to get used to the combat again and to get used to what I'm meant to be looking for and the stat and all that. The sword was a once per rest ability, yeah, I know. But it was pretty awesome. I mean, it's the sort of thing where until I used it the first time, I wouldn't really appreciate how useful it was. And so I might just always be holding on to it thinking, no, I might need this in a super big battle. But now I know I'll be able to assess when to use it a bit better. Check these bodies with me. Maybe there's something here that can help. River's Break is now unlocked on the world map. You search Diocles' remains, shifting his dead weight and ignoring the drip of gore to reach his belongings. Your hand comes away wet, clutching a roll of parchment and tightly wrapped bundle. What do you got there? Verse P is at the wet bundle you plucked from the corpse. Which Withers is going to go, Verse? When will you have spilled enough blood? I'll read the note. You break the seal and roll the missive. The parchment is lettered in a clean hand. The language surprisingly clear and crisp for a Tearsman. Okay. Diocles, or whoever succeeds him. I came to Stalwart with little I didn't need for the fight. Only these gloves, a trophy from a skirmish long past. Should I fall at Trapper's Junction, please see to it that they return to my sister, Clea, at our family's homestead at River's Break in Apex. Tell her to use them well, and that I wish I could have been there to deliver them myself. Thank you for this. Irissa. Ooh. Irissa wanted these gloves given to her sister, Clea, of River's Break. Did you say gloves? She wipes the leather package and tears it open, revealing a pair of gloves of supple leather edged with a series of sharpened bronze blades. I've missed these. You know the gloves? They belong to one of my Furies. Verse replaces the wrappings with care. So Irissa had a sister. A sister for a sister, then. There's a certain poetry in it, right? The moment she said, I read the note, it was like, Irissa had a sister. I was like, oh no. I'm going to glare silently. I knew you'd like it. See, the nice thing about glaring, if you make your face as neutral as it can be, now some people will always express a little bit of what they're thinking, but if you've got a strong poker face, let's say, if someone says something, and there's kind of an open question, if you become neutral, most people will react as if you did the thing they were hoping you would do, or the thing they were most expecting you to do, regardless of what you actually did. Tells you a lot. Hey, Belial, how you doing, mate? Yes, glaring silently has begun. Okay. We need to find this Clea. She must know something about who Irissa ran with during the war, right? Thank you, Bilal. 61 months. My goodness. My goodness, that is bonkers. And who knows? Maybe she'll turn out to be someone in need of a good stabbing through the face. Bert smiles, her eyes glinting. We go to River's Break. We're not going in with weapons drawn, understood? It has been a while since we gave someone a good face stabbing. Oh my lord. Keep it in your pants first. You know you can't avenge yourself on a dead person, right? Killing her sister won't hurt Irissa. No, but it'll make her feel better, probably. I'm gonna be straight with this. You can't avenge yourself on a dead person. Yeah, I know. Kinda sucks, right? She frowns. Don't worry. I won't stab anyone who doesn't deserve it. Good. That's all I needed to hear first. Come on, screw this place. She gestures towards the road. Fair enough. Right. Irissa is already dead, and Verse wants to visit her vengeance upon Irissa's sister, Clea, instead. Their family farmstead is located at River's Break in the Viridian's Well. Oh. Scroll of Lesser Sigil of Staggering Force. Dunk. And also, Whispering Reps. Superior. Leather armor. Deflection 6%, recovery 0.2. Decent precision, unarmed attack is very nice. Renown tier 0. Edge defense. Artifact ability. The Quick and the Dead. Senses grip. -10 fire armor. +4 deflection. 0.2 recovery. 2 precision. And 1.37 unarmed DPS. The Quick and the Dead. A blast of baleful energy, thick with Verse's hatred for those who killed her sisters, erupts from the wearer, scalding those nearby and sapping their strength, even as it hastens the movements of the one who bears these gloves. This effect scales with Weeping Whisper's renown. 3 whispers never went anywhere truly unarmed. These gauntlets may include only 6 of her many blades, but they were perhaps the most commonly bloodied. The apparently decorative shards that jut from the sides of these braces are reinforced by long iron bands hidden within the layered leather, allowing a practiced wearer to turn them to both attack and defense. Oh, they go into verse. I feel that is fair. Oh. I mean, you've got very nice gauntlets. These are better.
Hey, this looks fun.
I hope you enjoy. Weapon crit, photog of his parry, burning. I don't really want to get rid of those, frankly. You know what, Siren, you can have these. Yeah. That can go in our backpack for now. There we are. That's a bit better. Right, now, I noticed a question that was asked earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was asked, what is the 6th sigil? And that would be guidance. How did I make that one exactly? Looks like proximate action? Yes, there we go. There you go, Jake. If that was the one you were asking after, it might not be. Hopefully it is. Sigil of Force. And for this one, you need to select an expression. Let's go with... I can't use that one. There we go. Second Force. Accent that allows spells to interrupt. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Having spells that can interrupt. If you could have like a wide wave spell. Illusion that interrupts, perhaps? Distant impact, focus intent, channeled strength. If we added this, would I be able to get it? Enhancement, sigil, bleeding affliction. No, I don't need that. Area of effect. Is the area of the spell's effect? Does that actually have an AoE? Radius 1 meter up to 2 meters. I mean, it would be better if it was stronger. That doesn't seem to affect it at all. Doesn't make it any stronger, really. That's extremely expensive at this point. In fact, I don't think we need it. Range, probably not. Cavalry, don't really need that either. Duration, though. No, it doesn't really look like it's one that would gain a lot of use there. I might have to have a look. Some sort of cone flame spell might be useful for it. Maybe even a cone ice spell. Use to create spells that affect all targets within a circular area. We haven't actually got any of these yet. That might be something... Ooh, you know what? Let's have a quick think about this. Law required 50. Kind of tempted. Kind of tempted. Ally targets. Plus 20% fire damage on hit for 45 seconds. Light your target's weapon flame, causing all attacks made with the weapon to deal additional fire damage. That might be nice. It might be something that I could give to Aavak that I could then use on, for example, Kills with Shadow. Or, in fact, Verse with her arrow. Uses fire and brimstone to cause material force spells to damage foes in a line. That becomes quite potent. Plus 20% fire damage on critical, on weapon crit, 12 to 22 fire, base 8 to 14, first dodge, length 10 meters. I think that would be very nice. Would this really affect it? It's probably going to be something that I would only use once in a turn anyway. I don't need it to last longer, realistically. Allied AoE, ranged area effect. I wonder about this one, how I would use that particularly. Poey, good night. Must sleep so I can addle tomorrow. We'll catch up in the week. Take care, mate. I hope you enjoy your rest. Hey, Jack, I know it's been said before, but remember when Aavak didn't think he was going to get into magic in this game, even after we all said he totally won? Damn it, Belial. You know me too well. So would this just affect multiple targets? Because if I could apply this to several targets at once, oh, that would be fantastic. Just cluster them together, use this on them. I'd even be okay with turning that off for this. Yeah, this might be something then that I could apply to a group of allies. But 1 meter, how far is that realistically? Spectral blur is quite nice. But I think I'm going to assign this to this spot. Yeah, spell overwrite. Now, how far out could I use that spell? Would it catch both of them or not? Let's cluster you together as close as I can make it. And try that. Because if it doesn't work that way, then there's no point in having it, really. Is that going to affect both? It does.
Do I really need to?
Only issue here
You got it.
is, well, would I be able to hit both of them with that? I'm going to allow that to calm down for a moment, but that is actually pretty cool. Is it versus bow that's on fire? Yes, it is. So if I could get Verse and Kills in Shadow close enough together to activate this, it's a 45 seconds. Takes a bit over that to, well, a fair bit over that to calm down, but... that seems like it would be quite good. That seems like it would be very, very good. As soon as this is done, I'll just check if this would count for Verse's switched weapons as well. If I have her switch from the bow to her blades, whether this would affect it. Yeah, it would grab both of you. Can I get you
I can do that.
super close in? Like right there. Oh, this would be amazing if I can do it. Could I squeeze in as well? Come on. Group hug, everyone.
got it.
Group hug. Right, this.
Right.
Fair bit of setup, but that is glorious. On every level. Sword? Is my sword on fire? Oh, it is. This is amazing. Okay, that's staying in my repertoire. Group hug equals group fire. I think that's fair. That is very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, it would be nice if it lasted a little bit longer, but right now, that's really good. I accept. Right, let's search this place properly.
I'll be your shadow.
I don't need to hide, it's fine. Water, sure. Now, I don't recall if there was a way to highlight things you could pick up or not. Ooh. Iron boots. And light leather gauntlets, so I'll take it all and we'll see what's what. If anything is better. Oh, tab button. Thank you so much, chat. Ooh. I approve. Also approved. Now let's have a look at our inventory then. Right. In terms of boots, I've got light armor, leather. These are heavy armor. I'm not big on heavy armor of any kind, really. I don't think anyone here is. So, yeah, these are going in the chest. You've just got those gloves. I don't think anyone's really going to want these, but we'll just have a quick look. Plus a little bit of precision and deflection, but it's nothing really amazing. Yeah, these can go in the chest as well. These boots are nice. Cowardly contingency. Fleeing, passive, plus 50% move speed while has wounds. Fair enough. Over the stone shield boots, which are super common, these are superior. Okay. I accept. Nice upgrade. How about this as knife? What am I currently equipped with? I've got a bronze dagger, superior quality, and I've also got tenderizer. This is exactly the same, realistically speaking. Over tenderizer, it has no particular benefits. What's praying? Plus 0.5% bonus damage for every 1% missing health. Oh, okay. So if I go in for someone who's already wounded, that becomes increasingly nasty. First, I don't imagine this is going to be better than anything you've got. That being said, heck of a lot of accuracy. It's just the armor penetration that you'd lack there. I don't think I want to take away your stuff. That's just too useful. I definitely don't want to take away that. So that's going to be sale loot at some point, I imagine. Okay, just drop everything in there then. Potion of invisibility, potion of elemental barrier. Don't particularly care for them. We'll drop them off. Right, we are done here. That was not bad. Weeping Whispers. What's the favorite braces of versus companion? 3 whispers. These bladed armbands now lacerate the opponent of your cause. Very well. Alright, so on to the next location. We can go to somewhere in Vendrion's Well. That's not too bad. Or we could go to Hidden Truths. Blood Trophy, Blind Mark as an agent. Hagrid and Halfgate, who can tell you the location of the Stonestalker Tribe. Well, actually going to the Stonestalker Tribe might be a bit more of an interesting one, but we're making progress. Has the renown of Tempest increased since I used its ability? I will tell you. Yes, actually. Defeated a powerful enemy, and yeah, it's gone up. I'm not sure how the renown will affect anything, but we'll keep watching it.